To lead the Skull Chant and sound the Yeller Horn, please welcome the 31st Adjutant General of the Minnesota National Guard, Major General John Jensen.
Well, hello, this is John Randall, Minnesota Vikings legend, and it is my pleasure to say, Minnesota Vikings fans uncensored, are you ready? Keith, get your people up. Let's go. Skull, 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 baby. Let's go.
Yeah, boys.
No.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I don't know what to do with these non-stressful fourth quarters. I just skull,
Hey.
Dakota skull, Robbie.
Statement game. After coming out and beating the 49ers, was it was it luck? No. I think we just beat the number one or number two team in the NFL, and we smoked them.
Skull, Anthony.
We should, after beating the Niners and the Texans, we should be in the top 5 power rankings. It can't be questioned anymore. You can't
Travis.
put 15 or 11. You have to put us in there in the top 5. That's two conference championship teams that played in those AFC and NFC championship games. We just beat handedly. Give us our respect.
I don't understand. Shaq, help me out. I don't understand this dominant football. Get way ahead, never look back. It's not close. There's no stress. Skull, Angel.
Well, let me help you understand. So,
All right, help me understand, Shaq.
We're playing more team football. We're spreading the ball out on offense. Our offense is helping our defense. Our defense is helping our offense. We even getting special teams involved on all phases. We've been talking about this for the last 3 weeks. All phases of the game, the Vikings are winning at. And it's like, I don't want to blame our old quarterback for this, but it's like our team
Go ahead.
Now, I ain't going to give him his name. We ain't going to throw his name out there until week 7. But, all phases of the game, the Vikings have shown up and showed out that this is a playoff team. They're playing playoff football. This is what we wanted from them. We're not stalling on drives all the time, and we're not giving up big plays. These are 2 things that you need to do if you want to be a playoff team, and we're capitalizing on it.
Scored in the red zone too, baby. Scores, not kicks. Scores.
So, David, it's the fourth quarter, and you get to just get up and make a sandwich, get a drink, go use the bathroom. You're not all clenched up. How long has it been since we've been able to do this?
Well, I don't know, but I can tell you this. I see a term used way too much on MVFU. A true Vikings fan. You know what a true Vikings fan is? The guy that's rooting for them to not score a touchdown with a minute left at the end of the game when they're up to 34-7. And we did it. It was sick. So that's what a true Vikings fan is. I didn't get up. I was still doing my rituals. I was hanging in there till the very end, and I do that every day.
Let's go, Angel.
Hey, what universe are we at? Where are we?
We're in Vikings win universe.
14,605,000, whatever Dr. Strange said. Ken asked if I was surprised. I am. Dakota said I better have changed my mind. I have.
Hold on. We gotta do our daily. We won't mention the quarterback, but we will mention Shad. Shad, where you at? Shad, what's going on, Shad?
Where's my Shad at?
We need a Shad sighting. Remember Far Watch? We need a Shad watch.
I will be the first one to admit I was wrong. I am drinking Shaq's fucking purple Kool-Aid. I was definitely wrong. I didn't think we're good. It's confusing to me. We shouldn't be this good. Like, why aren't we have Sam Darnold as our quarterback? Like, he's playing 181 yards, 4 touchdowns. Win by 27. 24.
I want to give credit to KOC. I feel like he's actually developing the plan for a quarterback. He sees what the quarterback can do. He knows what the quarterback can do. So he limits all the things that Donald can't do. And he helps give Donald the chance to do the things he wants to do. And it's like, it's kind of hard to develop as a quarterback if you constantly got to be watching your blind side or you're getting a lot of pressures.
It's hard to just point out anything. I think you hit it on the head, Shaq. They're just winning everywhere. But what that says to me, to your point, is KOC's got this team believing. And they play like they believe, man. It's sick. It's sick.
Skull swerve.
What's this funny? The Panthers are actually up. This is the first time they've been up since last year.
Skull steady.
Chicago went down to defeat. When are the Lions playing, man?
Lions should be playing. They don't got Sunday night, do they?
No, that's Atlanta and Kansas City.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, they're playing right now.
Yeah, Lions are playing right now.
Woo, boys, 3-0, and in a way that I like.
I love talking about the Lions in Game 3 of the season. That means we're in it, baby. That means we are in it.
Hey, Cody, does this look good for you winning some money from Hagar or something?
Yeah, it looks pretty good so far. I ain't gonna lie.
Looks pretty good, yeah.
Pretty good. I'm be subtle about it. I don't want my hopes crushed. So I'm just gonna
quiet.
Enjoy what I'm saying.
Hagar's MIA though, man. He's just MIA. I haven't heard from him in 2 weeks.
All them guys have just been quietly sitting back waiting for the fold to happen.
I'm waiting. Yeah. So yeah, I'm waiting for that Cliff adversity part to come up and how we bounce back from that. That's the biggest thing I'm looking forward to. I keep winning. All right, but just don't go full Eagles mode or full 2016 Vikings mode and win 5 straight, and then you just fall off the cliff and you can't come back. Just keep whatever you're doing, KOC and B-Flow, keep playing what you're playing.
So I will say this. Right now, it's looking like if we did have a weakness, that offensive line got to be more consistent. They have some great plays, but then I feel like Sam Darnold's doing too much to like avoid pressure. And I don't want him doing that because then we're going to get the bad Sam Darnold. And once you start getting bad Sam Darnold, it's going to look ugly on offense.
Shaq, you ain't wrong about that. However, I would say this. We just played the two of the better defensive lines in football, man. And I think they held their own anyway. I mean, they were starting to get they were getting to Darnold. They hurt him, obviously. I don't think it was a dirty play or anything. But to come out of those 2 games with what, like maybe 8 sacks for a game, honestly, I don't think you're stopping either one of those teams. You can slow them down, and I think they did. I'm pretty happy with what I saw. And on the big plays, he had pockets, man, I thought. And they were able to still run the ball. I haven't seen the stats yet, but they had some power runs and They sprung a few out. So, yo, there he is.
There's
What's
our
up,
leader.
fellas? What's going on? Is everybody sculling? Everyone drinking some purple drink?
We are. You're
Yeah.
hot, like really hot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go, Lunk.
we beat 2 playoff teams. Like
back to back.
we handed, like smoked them. Stephen A. Smith needs to put some fucking duct tape on his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Saying, shut up, dude. This is
Yeah,
why I know.
3-game win streak, and it's the first 3 games of the year.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you brought that up, Cody, because he did say he didn't believe in us after we beat the 49ers.
Yeah. I don't see
What do you
how
guys think about Angel's comment? Did you think the O-line kind of failed us a little bit today, even though we, had a great game?
It was so. Me and Ronaldo was just speaking about it. It's more so like, yeah, they had some hiccups, but Ronaldo calmed me down because they do have a great defensive line. Like, we could name the players on the D-line or edges for the 49ers and the Texans, and they're not just some slappies. They're getting paid big bucks to get to the quarterback.
Yeah.
Let's bring on our first guest.
And
What up, Ken?
Hey, Ken. Go, brother. Go.
Go, baby.
How
don't
was
need-
I don't. What I didn't agree with. Did you see some of those blocks? Like that block that I think it was one of the wide receivers made that sprung that run. Oh my God. He just knocked him on his butt. Hey, Brian Peterson, you out there? Where are you? Where's Brian at? Where is he?
He ripped his modem out of the wall, Ken.
He's a coward.
Skull.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing that I liked about this game is it was the blowout that we should have had last week. We should have had a blowout.
You guys agree?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We should have blowouts 2 weeks in a row. Honestly, we should be up by. We should be winning every game by 30. We should be winning by 30. Honestly, like the Niners, we kept them in the game because of a little lull, but we should be up winning that game by 28, 30 points.
For sure. It's a good
Did
take.
we have any turnovers in this game at all?
No.
Nope.
Oh, we won the turnover battle. KOC goes 20-0. Naylor had a touchdown.
Man, Jalen Naylor.
He should have had 2. That was
Should have
not.
had 2.
That was not a pass interference. He was running a hook, and he was running a hook, and he turned around.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
What the commentator said, he said basically he was supposed to run through it like he's running a route, but he stopped. But it was a route. So like,
Peterson just commented on something of mine. I can't see what. So he's alive.
He's alive.
And 2. That's good.
make sure you're not knocking at your door.
Right.
He won't be at my door. He'll be at Ken's door.
Let me tell you something. He don't have to knock at your door. He can just reach out and touch someone.
Robbie, you better have the good iPad.
When you underhand throw a ball, that's a pass. That is a pass.
Yeah. Forward. If it's
If
forward.
it goes forward,
Oh,
yeah.
fans.
I was scared that they were going to call that like a run type play.
I'll take it.
Who thought we were going to lose? At least 2 of you twats thought we were going to lose. Who thought
Not
we were
me.
going to lose? Come on.
They in the upper corners.
Yeah.
Both of them.
I had to stick to my mock schedule. I ain't no pussy.
Jack, you got to make halftime adjustments.
We should have been 65-point. I can't.
Am I still hot?
That hit from
Am I
Metellus.
still hot? Or
dude,
I'm good.
You're good.
that hit from Metellus was jaw-breaking, man.
There's
Holy
Peterson.
moly.
There he is.
You done spoke him up, Ken.
Yeah,
Hey, dumbass. 3-0. I thought they only supposed to win 4 games, so now they're going to lose them all, right, dumbass?
No, he said 3, so.
So
Oh, he did say 3.
He did say
I mean,
3.
if we've only won 3, something bad could happen, guys. He's not mathematically eliminated yet.
Let's not talk
It
like
will
that.
be
Fish.
after next week because we play the Fudge Packers. So,
Ooh. Ooh.
don't
Yeah.
well.
Hey,
They don't
I
have a
almost thought that game was.
quarterback.
I almost thought that game was gonna be Mullins versus Willis, but it looks like
Right.
Darnold's gonna be okay.
Yep. Thank God.
Well, Jordan Love practiced this week.
Yeah.
He's not going to play.
You know what, Cody? That's what I actually did think after I said it. It's gonna be Mullins versus Willis. I was like, no, you know what's gonna happen is we're gonna have Mullins and Jordan Love's gonna be okay to play.
Yeah. Right. That would suck.
We would beat them by 20.
But I don't care now. I don't care. Our defense is opponent proof. Like it doesn't matter who we're playing. I got confidence we're gonna win the game. I don't care who's at quarterback at this point. I'd rather be Darnold with what we have, but I don't care. The defense is fun again.
30 points in 10 games. 10 points a game. You're winning. And we did it against two great offenses.
Skull, Manny.
What about
Yep,
Grenard?
them Giants.
Grenard had
Wow,
himself
man.
a hell of a day. He's been getting pressure every game, but he got home 3 times this game. And, you know, he did get some help from Harrison Phillips on that too. Harrison Phillips had himself a game. We're going to have to go back and rewatch this game so we can give out our game balls on Thursday for sure. But I know a couple of guys who deserve one.
How many sacks did we have that game? Anybody know off that top?
Last I had count on it was 5, but it might be more like 6.
There's 3 for Grenard. Van Ginkel had one. My man Jalen Redmond had one. And that might be it. Oh, Phillips had one too.
Yeah.
So
There you go. 6.
Damn. We definitely still leading the league in sacks.
Oh yeah, because Houston was number 2.
Mm-hmm. And
They might give Phillips a half a sack on that one.
They might go back and do that if they haven't already. Which I'm okay with. 2.5 sacks for Grenard against his former team. Which, you know, some of us said, don't worry that we lost to Neil Hunter because we signed this guy and it's going to be okay. It was okay.
I didn't think Hunter looked slow today. To me, he didn't.
He got there a couple times, and he's the one that hurt Darnold. So whatever love Viking fans have for him, it kind of went out the door for a little bit at least because he went low on that one.
Hunter looked like the Hunter I remember from the last 2 years. That's the Hunter I remember. He gets home once in a while. He isn't like he's kind of, somebody said it on the pregame today. He's kind of like a paper tiger. He just kind of does it in weird spots. I've been saying that forever. Now that he's off the team, I'll say it louder. I don't think he was a disruptor. He had lots of sacks. They were always in weird times.
So it was only 5 sacks. Phillips, the one that we thought he got a sack on, I think Stroud actually got 1 yard on that.
Oh, you guys were asking about rushing too? He had 102.
Yeah, Jones had his first 100-yard game, right?
Yep, 102.
He almost did the bank vault. He was 1 yard away from doing it. I know he wanted to. That he said that's his new celebration. He said there's no more Lambeau leap. Out here, we do the bank vault, and the bank's going to be open. And damn near almost did it. Almost did it.
He was gassed, bro. He was done at the end of that one.
Hey, how many carries did Aaron Jones have?
I don't know how many carries. I just seen.
Oh, he did. He had 19.
19 carries.
19.
We had 28 as a team, and I said we're gonna be top 10 in carries this year. I mean,
Chandler had 7.
Yeah, and he didn't do much with those 7. Chandler had 7 for 13. Jones had 19 for 102, a 5.4 average. I mean, a lot of it came on that 39 yards, but he was running hard this game. There's a couple times I was scared he was going to fumble the ball again, but he held on.
Have they said anything about JJ's hand? Is it okay or what?
I don't know, man. He dropped those.
I kind of hope it's hurt. So those 2 drops there's an excuse for him.
It's a jammed finger, they were saying.
Nothing serious. Nothing serious.
Yeah.
Breaking news: Alexander Madison just scored again.
What?
I used him on FanDuel. Actually, I think I have him in one of my lineups today because I had to. And it was a goal line touchdown from the 2, right up the middle. It was Kirk.
Kirk who? Kirk who?
I don't know.
Oh, just blame it all on it, Cousins, man. Just Skull Jr.
He's gonna get his butt kicked tonight. I'm gonna say probably about 3 or 4 sacks tonight.
I'm not saying anything because I thought that last week and that didn't happen.
Right.
He did something.
But if you look at the time we played the Chiefs last year, he really didn't have a bad game.
No, he's 6-2 on. He's 6-2 on Monday night right now.
So if there's anybody in the audience who wants to come on and give their thoughts about the game, just click the link. If you don't see the link, let me know and I'll send it straight to you. What's up, Scott?
Hey, shoot me the link,
brothers. D looked awesome, swarming to the ball like bees on honey.
Yeah, man.
Not looking bad for a USC quarterback. I'll be more of a believer after next week. After he beats the Pack, I will be singing his praises, running through Marshall, Wisconsin naked, and saying, "I can die now."
Good stuff, buddy.
I'm in the midst of Packerland. I will have about 20 of my friends and family over who'll be wearing green and gold. To us 5 that will be wearing purple and gold, and we'll both be giving the fingers to all of them. Thank you.
Yeah, baby.
It's so great to walk into work on Monday after a win. Like you wear your gear, you walk up with your head up, and everybody knows. Everybody knows you're walking in with that swag and why. So
especially
yeah,
in Wisconsin,
it's beautiful.
Dude.
Oh yeah. But they won today too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Assholes.
They got lucky.
Yeah, they did.
They got lucky. They played Will Levis.
Yeah.
I was watching the pregame. It looked like Jordan Love was ready to go, but you wonder sometimes
we're gonna get Love.
Like if did the Vikes hold out on Jordan Addison? With an ankle sprain, you think after 2 weeks he'd be pretty good to go, but maybe they're saving him for the Pack game because
I hope they're not thinking that way.
Yeah, right.
I hope not either, but.
But I mean, there could be some truth to it, but I really hope they're not thinking that way. But man,
right.
I think most of us had us 1-2 to start this season, and we're 3-0.
No doubt.
I had us at 2-1, but
you had 2-1.
This is my Super Bowl team in the AFC this year, even over Kansas City with that D and getting Diggs. If they'd have had Mixon healthy, it might have been a different game. But I'm glad.
I wasn't worried about Mixon even before the injury. That was one thing I knew they weren't going to be us in the run game. They were going to have to pass, and I thought they were going to be able to do it, but the defense wasn't having it.
Yeah, I know that Jones had a good game over 100 yards, like Kenny was saying before, but there's a lot of plays. It was like 1-2 yards. I'm a little worried about that O-line. I really am. I thought with our 4th round pick, we should have gotten a guard this year.
I'm not worried about it at all. You keep handing the ball off, and it opens up the pass game. It doesn't matter if you get 1 yard or 2 yard. You're still you're balancing out your offense. Like we saw it today. He had negative yards in the backfield on those red zone attempts. Sam Darnold only threw 181 yards. That's it. So the run game is working, and you keep handing the ball off. Running backs get better when you keep handing them the ball. That's why I was so mad last year about the 11 carries we had a game. Get the ball.
Well, Darnold was working with the short field all day.
Sarah.
Give him a short field.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah, how them ghosts looking?
Yeah. How those Sam Darnold ghosts looking?
Trading them ghosts with touchdowns. That's what he did.
That's what he did. 4 on the day.
I don't know that I thought that Sam Darnold would have 4 touchdowns in a game at all this year.
Me either. I'd have bet against it.
Right.
I'll be honest, I didn't believe it either. As much as I hype Sam Darnold up, he's exceeding my expectations.
Kind of like the whole team. I think, a few of us did think we could still make the playoffs this year, but I think even for us, we didn't expect this.
No. But we haven't done anything still yet. It's only 3-0. Feels good, though.
I don't know, Ronaldo. You kind of got me hyped when you brought up last Thursday talking about our schedule towards the end.
Yeah, brother. It gets weak in the middle, baby.
If you look at those teams.
Yeah.
Is it fair to talk about beating expectations already after 3 weeks, or are we a little early on that?
No, I think it's fair.
With these two teams?
Oh, after the last 2 wins, it's fair.
Yeah, we beat 2 conference teams that played in the NFC and AFC championship games.
Same question. Do we get Hawkinson back next week, or is it the week after?
Leonard. Hawkinson probably comes back after the bye.
Hello, Leonard, and to your butt. Hello.
Where's Brian?
Bye.
Two teams that I thought we were going to get drubbed by, we drubbed. So
There you go.
that's
Lenny,
all I can say.
Lenny, what do you got some takeaways from this game?
You were at the game, weren't you?
No.
No, I wasn't. I was actually up in Duluth at my mom's house watching the
I
game.
see you,
with
Mike.
her.
I'll get you on in a second.
That defense is fucking top 2, and it's going to be the best defense by the end of the year. And Flores is going to leave to get a coaching job because of what he's doing with this defense.
My hot take depends on it, Leonard.
I hope not. I really hope not.
I hope he doesn't leave either. I still hope that
Unless we
fucking.
win the Super Bowl. If we win the Super Bowl, then go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But if not, I want to keep it together.
We can always bring back Ed Downtown if we lose Ron
Man, did you see what we did the last couple of years? Yeah, do that. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna bring on a new guest, a first timer, Mike.
Oh, nice.
What's up, Mike?
Go, Mike.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, Mike?
Give us your thoughts on this game, man.
What's up?
Oh, this is foe, huh?
Texans fan.
This is the Texans fan. All right, well, let's hear your side of this thing.
Go on, buddy.
Oh man, I don't know where to start. Shit was frustrating as shit. But overall, I mean, like as far as like for you guys, like you guys were like just all over it. You guys seem to be very, very on the ball for everything, offense and defense. And we're fucking ass everywhere.
You need to be really pissed at Tunstall.
Yeah. I think where I got like the most pissed is where we got like the 3 penalties like back to back, like for being offsides and shit. I think that's where I was about to like kind of stop watching for a little bit.
That's exactly what I was thinking when I said you need to be pissed at Tunstall, because that was him. Yep.
Hey, mad respect, Mike, for getting on. Any players that on the Viking side that you didn't think were as good as they are?
Interviewing?
Fucking always Robbie.
Yeah. Always me.
Hey, Mike, let me just say something, man. When you looked at what you got for pass rushers matching up against us, you said, man, this is going to be defensive. It's going to be a low-scoring game, didn't you?
Yeah, I legitimately thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be more like what it was gonna, like how it went last week with the Bears. I thought it was gonna be like a little bit more like that as far as like the scores.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be more evened up, more matched up. I wasn't like entirely sure who was gonna win, but I definitely thought it was gonna be a lot closer game than it turned out to be.
Yeah, I expected a Bears type game too myself.
Yeah.
What's up, Robbie? What ails you?
Hell, forgive me for coming in late and having like some problems with the technology. Are we still jerking off Sam Darnold, or are we past that yet?
No, we're
no. I think we're using 2 hands now.
Yeah.
You did give him a reach around, so at least
We got some of that oil from Diddy. We're good to go.
Can we?
No, Robbie, we're using your mouth on him right now.
Lenny. Lenny unmuted just to say that and went back to mute. I love it. This is a family show. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Every time I upload a video, I say it's not for kids.
No, it's not for
54 come from.
I give as good as I get, but he gets it a lot more than I do.
He's been here. We signed him in the offseason, Scott.
Darnold looks like a Pro Bowl quarterback right now. What are you talking about?
So Greenard looks good. Van Ginkel looks badass. So does Greenard. And can we discuss this real quick? Our picks this last season: injured. I'm gonna be the bad guy. Deceased and successful.
But so why'd you throw in the deceased one? Because I thought we were talking about first rounders.
Total trash.
Okay, but he wasn't a first rounder. He wasn't a first rounder.
Perfect kicker who's not injured or
Bye, Robbie.
and successful.
See you, dude.
Be good. Thanks for coming on.
I don't get. Wait, so what's the problem?
I don't understand what he's talking about right now.
He said 2 guys were injured, and we should have known that before we picked them.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, one of the injured guys is one of his guys.
Yeah.
So
I love you. You always misconstrue what I say to.
That's what you said.
That's what you
Injured,
said.
injured,
No.
shitty,
Injured.
And
Oh,
dead.
wait, no. Let me go back another year. So injured, deceased. Successful.
Mike, when you logged on to this call,
So-
you
so
were
Robbie-
expecting us to
so Robbie, why
antagonize
you-
you, weren't you?
Time out, everyone. If you're talking about first rounders, right?
Yeah.
But then, so what? You're throwing the deceased in there just to be an asshole
No,
because he wasn't a first rounder. He wasn't a first rounder, sir. He was a fourth rounder.
Yeah, that was our next pick, wasn't it? I don't care. I don't care if I'm even wrong. I don't give a shit. However, it's a
No, you're not wrong. You're being an
Hold
asshole.
on to me being wrong.
Yeah, just look for the rock,
Holiday.
lift it up, and go back where you came from.
Decibel? Yeah, I'm good. Also,
Uh,
Greenard again is badass. That was our bet. Like, I love Greenard.
Mike used to love him.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Don't
love Greenard,
give
too.
a fuck. Also, JJ got passes that were like straight middle school passes is bullshit. Come on, David.
Yeah, he knows he's gonna do better.
Mike, who you guys got next week?
This is supposed to be a celebration, not a vent session.
I think we got the Jaguars next week.
I love Greenard. I love Van Ginkel.
You'll fix all your pains next week.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, their defense ain't like.
I was
Say
wondering
again?
what you guys thought of the call for going for the 58-yard field goal.
I loved it.
Loved it.
Did we get
I
that?
won.
Did he make that? I wasn't
Yeah.
even watching. Did he make that? He made that, right?
He made it.
It doinked. He had to hit the uprights for it to go in.
He barely
Rinaldi,
made it.
take a break real quick.
He used the bumper things on the bowling alley.
I hate bowling. God,
Who's
dude.
never happy, Lucy? Like you're taking what Robbie's saying and attributing it to 10 of us or 9 of us. Sorry, Mike.
Oh, Lucy with her awesome passive-aggressive comments and then follows up with "get over it." Oh, I love Lucy.
You
Lucy
come
with
up,
get
you
over it
grab a
comment.
glass out of your sink, and you talk about a dead guy.
Lucy.
Like what the fuck?
I don't give a fuck. He's not. I'm just going. I'm not saying anything bad against him. He's just deceased. That happens. There's a lot of people that are deceased. I'm not talking bad about him.
If any of you were trying to get on and it was blocked, go ahead. I made some room so you could jump on if you were trying to and got denied.
Angel, if you are still watching, like I said, Keith and Cody and Shaq and David are all right. I didn't say nothing about Robbie.
Oh no, I'm a band of my own. It's so easy for 9 others to convince me of something, though. It really is. It's like draft picks and whatnot. Fuck them all.
Hey, look, I'm glad that he doinked it and it went inside because that just helps me on my lead the league in scoring take.
It was one hell of a pick. I'm glad somebody
We
said about that.
won a game, and all we can talk about is negative draft picks.
No,
Like what the
Nah, we did great. And all like
we beat the fucking
way to go,
conference
guys.
championship fucking team.
We're 3-0. We're 3-0. We're 3-0. We kicked some ass today.
Way to
That's
go.
what we should be talking about, not that bullshit.
Fucking
Well,
Robbie.
Trev,
Yeah, tell him what's up.
Y'all really need 9 other people in yourself.
Go ahead, Trevor.
Robbie, the whole time on Discord, you're like, "Oh, 4 touchdowns, 3 yards." What he I think he put up more points than your kicker with 3 yards. Whether he hit a 58-yarder or not, I'm pretty sure Sam Darnold is leading our offense to be the at least top 10 in the NFL. So I don't understand why you're so negative when we're rolling 3-0 and that man has 4 touchdowns today, no interceptions, and the sacks were bad, but we can blame that on Ingram and all that interior. But I just don't get why you're so negative when this man's leading us to the promised land at $10 million.
Keith, that's not nice.
You know, this season
It's called producing, Robbie. I give you a chance to talk back. That's why I unmuted you.
No, fair enough. I tend to not know what I say, then repeat myself again. It's kind of
It's stupid the first time. It's fucking dumb the first time. Why you don't repeat your fucking self? You're trash, dude.
Cody, be
You're
nice.
fucking. You came on the show.
Nice.
With,
I don't make fun of you.
well, that was bad. That was terrible. After a win,
I agree.
All I got to say is I think this reminds me a lot of the Case Keenum season. I don't think Sam Darnold has to be all that. He doesn't have to be that good with this good of a defense and this decent of a running game with the running backs and the skill position set that he has around him. He doesn't have to be that good to win.
You're right.
All
We
he's
talked
got
about
to
that on
take care
Thursday.
of-
Just not be bad. Don't
This
not
is
be great.
the-
Just don't be bad.
It's a perfect example of the Broncos with Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning could not bomb it down the field at the end of his career, but the man was smart, was hitting short routes and everything like that, and they won a Super Bowl. Darnold doesn't have to sling it down the field and hit 97 yards every game. That man can hit 4-yard touchdowns and lead us to a Super Bowl.
Did Shaq freeze? Oh no,
no, he's just that cool.
There you go. It was the post. That was a profile picture right there. I
was watching the game, but yeah. Thanks, Lucy.
I say in Sam we trust.
I full-heartedly disagree.
Yeah,
70s.
I'm going to say in B-Flow we trust, and we just say, Sam, don't mess up.
Bingo.
Yep.
Well, according to Robbie, B-Flow is the best quarterback coach in the league.
Sam Darnold is excelling because of B-Flow.
Getting the ball in the 30 and the 25-yard line, it helps. That was my point a few days ago. I was trying to illustrate, but whatever.
I'm really having a tough time understanding the eye rolls, Robbie, when we just won by 27 points.
I don't get it either. It's ridiculous.
Y'all really misconstrue what a complaint is and what a narrative is. Like, you think
bro, all you've done is complain. You complain about once. You have a complaining narrative. You're getting Cody all flustered and after a win.
He's very upset. Cody, I apologize for upsetting
I mean,
you,
if Mike was just listening to Robbie talk, he'd think his team came back
Lenny,
and
are you
won.
frozen?
He's upset, man.
Yeah, Lenny's frozen.
Sunday, you got work tomorrow.
You got one spot open if anybody wants to jump in.
I just had to jump on real quick to yell at Robbie's dumbass.
I appreciate it. You did it very well, Trevor. Appreciate it.
So
boys, I'll see you on Thursday.
Respect for the guy that mooed me last week than Robbie the asshole.
That's the most redundant shit I've ever heard in my life. No shit. I'm the asshole. I know that. It's like person to human. I fucking know that.
I just met you like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, here comes. Here comes Keith. Record this. Here comes a good freaking snippet.
It's all recorded.
Hold on. Here it comes. Keep going with your snippet. It's gonna be coming. No, that's still your thunder. That was easy. God damn it.
So I will say this: I am a little disappointed because my hot take it didn't come true. I was waiting for Sam Darnold just to give him the ball one time.
I'm glad it didn't come true.
All we needed was one interception, Sam Darnold, and you didn't come through.
Yeah, no,
but this is my Kirk back.
But you needed it to be the Stingley, not just the interception.
That shuffle pass was close though. That had me worried.
That shuffle pass, it had me worried too, but I won't ding him too much because
which one?
Make a play.
That first one in the red zone, I almost threw up. Like, did we just give the ball back to him? Like, my initial knee jerk was like, "Oh, you gotta be shitting me!"
Yeah.
Get an interception 2 plays later. We
Ronaldo, you can come back now. Yeah, that was Ronaldo's hot take was that Sam Darnold was gonna have that one bonehead play, and that was almost it. Like, on the first drive.
That was a straight Hadouken. I was like, what the hell was that?
The reason I give him the benefit of the doubt, though, is because Aaron Jones was right there. So if it would have worked out, he could have just, did the little, what the NFL praised Patrick Mahomes for. Oh, look at that. You did a shovel pass, completion. Oh, man, no quarterback is like that.
This guy is falling.
Well, Mahomes has earned the right to do that, and Darnold has not.
But it's like when
let's see old Sam do a no-look pass next week, and then I'll be on board with you.
Please no. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. No. Simple's winning.
I love what Bobby's saying right now. Keep it simple.
That's KISS strategy. Bobby. Keep it simple, stupid.
Let's just go straight arrogant next week. We 3-0. I want to see Sam be doing like this.
Simple would be nice.
I was pretty impressed by the play of Quesenberry for the one series that he got in. That was he was
welcome back, bro.
Where Jones got the 40-yard gain to the 2.
Oh, well, you know what? I didn't notice that. So he was the one that's in on that one.
Yeah, he filled in for Darisaw. He filled in for He filled in for O'Neal for what, one play, and then he came in for Darisaw.
Any Darisaw news?
I haven't seen or looked.
We don't say those words anymore.
No, Cody doesn't
say those words anymore.
No words about news anymore.
So since I got Rinaldi and Cody here,
you talking about Quisenberry?
Yes, we were.
Yeah, he was good.
Right.
That old man, he's about my age.
Cody and Rinaldi, how do we do on the keys of the game that we had on Thursday?
I think we hit 4 out of 5.
Did we hit this one?
We did hit that one.
Boom.
Key of the
Score
game.
for 24 was the first team to score 24 would win.
Boom.
I think we thought it would be a little closer getting there, but it wasn't. Cody, did we hit this one?
We did hit that one. I felt we definitely hit that one. Like there were five in the field, and we didn't give up a touchdown. We got that one touchdown.
Let us remind everybody that Cody's idea of bend but don't break was them scoring 31 points.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a big score game.
This one we obviously got.
Yep.
Rinaldi, what about this one?
Oh yeah, we look. We might have. I wouldn't say we lost it on the offensive line. We didn't dominate, but I think we did well enough to win, and we definitely dominated on the defensive line. Definitely. So I give us a half a point in that one.
I would say half we killed it in the trenches.
Yeah.
What did we give our D line in the preseason? Didn't we give them like a D or some shit? It was not a great score.
It was a terrible score.
And all of a sudden they're like,
pretty sure I asked them
sacks and shit. Like, where did this come from?
The end.
From what we didn't know.
That's our outside rushers, Robbie, that we gave an A to.
Bro, doesn't friggin' Greenert have like friggin' 7 sacks or some crazy
3.
shit?
Edge.
He got all 3 today.
3 today alone.
That's all he has.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's an edge.
But
Edge.
Smith or Harrison Phillips.
Edge.
We're talking mad shit on him, and then we re-sign him, and he goes off, and he goes.
Tiller's been playing well. Tiller's been playing well.
Ginkle has
former first-round pick.
I know that. I saw that.
Ginkle did have 1. He did not have 3 though, like you needed.
When Harrison Phillips single-handedly, no pun, turned that game. The momentum shifted off that tip when he's at the he shipped it. That whole
Look at this, fellas. I gave a lot of crap about Redmond when we signed him. I want to see the guy play more.
You will. He's coming, baby.
He said he's gonna be bagging groceries before the preseason ends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said something like that. Yeah.
Got himself a sack today. That was nice.
Yeah.
Our fifth key to the game. This one might be a little bit debatable.
Yeah, this did not go our way.
No, God, no. We got 4 starters out. Fuck that.
But I mean, who's really hurt though? Like Darnold came back.
Hawk.
Jefferson finished the game.
Pace. Turner.
We talking about in the game.
We're talking about like not getting injuries during the game.
Oh.
How crazy was it? Did it take your breath away when Darnold went down? Like
yes.
you thought that, and that's Sam.
Yeah.
That's Sam.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
absolutely not.
Come on, Fish. Eventually, you got to get off of that bandwagon too. But
no, I don't.
I was ready to cancel the show. I was like, I can't go on there. I'm like, it's gonna be like a funeral.
We're talking Sam Darnold. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Who thought
when he went down, I was like, we're about to throw for 400 yards in like 1.5 quarters.
Often wonder if we got excited too. Fire the training staff and get the Packers training staff because they keep quarterbacks more healthy over there and they got better drugs or some fucking thing. Because we got the worst luck with quarterbacks getting hurt, man.
It's the cheese.
It's a brutal game. It's a brutal game.
The cheese.
Hey guys, well, thanks for inviting me over, and I didn't really get too much.
Good luck on the rest of your season. See you in the Super Bowl, buddy.
Yes, sir.
So that's the thing.
We love y'all too.
Cody's trying to say that. I think we're gonna do good enough to be advancing very deep into the playoffs. We could have the potential of making it to the Super Bowl. I'm just kind of just historically kind of doubtful that we're gonna win. That's probably more like next year's dream.
Well, I mean, you got
Don't
the
worry,
quarterback.
after next week, you're going to forget all about this week, and you're going to be like, yeah.
Don't kill your dreams. Don't kill them. Because I thought we were going to win 5 games or 7 games this year. We're halfway.
And your dreams were killed, Cody.
Dreams were killed.
All right, Mike. Thanks for jumping on, bro.
Thanks, Mike.
Go, Mike. Trade us Derek Stingley.
Shackism. I'm empty on the Shackism. So Fish, what impressed you most about the game?
Oh, dude. If you're going to ask me for like a player, I can't, but I mean, just straight dominance. I'm not used to it, man. I can't remember. When was the last time we played like this? I don't even remember us like getting up and beating teams up like this in 17. I mean,
Week 1.
98.
I mean, really?
Nope.
I can't
The
believe
last-
these good. Good.
09, we were beating up teams too, I guess.
Okay.
What I was saying a couple nights ago about the 2-0 record, Vikings history. We are matching the same point differential as we were doing in 1998.
That's crazy. That's a crazy thought.
I can't believe these good opposing offenses looking so discombobulated, confused out there. I mean, really confused. They don't know if they're going to hit the guy going out short or the guy going out long. I mean, they don't know where the blitz is coming from. They're not picking up the blitzes that we're running. They don't have a fucking clue what we're trying to run. And credit to that defensive coordinator, because you guys know he's gone next year. He's gone.
Yeah.
And credit to him.
Yeah, I will tell you this, Scott. You want to know when the litmus test is? Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets, because B-Flow, he confuses young quarterbacks, but the seasoned quarterbacks can kind of see what he's doing a little different. So if we can still play really stout against him, confuse him, then we know we're on to something.
Yeah, Terry Bradshaw said something really interesting this morning about that. He said these young quarterbacks, you look at all the college quarterbacks right now, they're playing out of the shotgun or they're playing out of some sort of spread. And you know something? They're not used to playing under center. Rodgers is. And you make a valid point there because of that, I believe. A lot of these guys, since they play out of the spread or out of the shotgun in college, they don't recognize blitzes. They don't recognize which coverages they need to have. They don't recognize which protections they need to have in place. And they fuck up. It takes them a year to 2 years to really learn the game and play it well. And I think they got a big test though next week with Jordan Love. I mean, this guy at the end of the season looked like he was the next coming. And I think that's going to be a big test too.
Well, I like your point there. So far, we've played young quarterbacks. Next week is another young quarterback, right? The only non-young quarterback that we actually play, it would be Jared Goff, I think, this year. Jared Goff and Aaron Rodgers. And
So I'm not worried about Jordan Love with what we did to Stroud, but Cody, I know you got to get out of here, so just give us some final thoughts on this game.
I'm a believer now. Sorry for saying 7 wins. We beat 2 teams that played in the conference championships games last year, and they're my 2 picks to be in the Super Bowl. In my opinion, it was, and I think we handedly beat them, like dominated every asset of the game. Like the quarterbacks know what's going on against this defense. Sam Darnold. I don't know what universe I'm living in right now because Sam Darnold looks like no shit all pro quarterback playing football. So I'm happy we're 3-0. I got us up from 7-9 wins to I'm gonna say 12. I think we're the best team in the league right now.
I would just say we would get Cody to 10 wins at some point. This man's up to 12.
I think we're the best team in the league. You cannot deny us that. We should be in the top 5 power rankings. We beat 2 teams.
I can't wait to see that Tuesday, which I think all of us think power rankings are kind of a joke, but it would still be cool to see people saying that.
If they got us in like number 7 or something, then yes, it's a joke.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't see that. I think anybody who calls a pretender is going to be eating some crow this week. Got to hear Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, I'm going to watch this. Wake up.
For that.
Yeah, Leonard, I think Purdy still would be considered a young quarterback. It's only his third season.
Mhm.
I don't think it matters what you've done. Like, he's still a young quarterback.
I'm going to repick the schedule at some point this week and see how many wins I'm up to now.
Look at that back half. You gotta look at the back half of our schedule. You're gonna be like, what?
Yeah, but at the same time, like, we looked at the first half and thought it was gonna be a gauntlet, and it hasn't been. So I don't think we can look past anybody because it could go the other way.
That's why
when you say we, you gotta be more specific.
I think even with your 10-win prediction, I think you felt that this was going to be the toughest 5-6 weeks of the schedule.
Yeah.
And so far we've ran through it.
Have a good season, they get off to a good start. If you really look at the Vikings historically,
and they have a good defense.
December record is dog shit.
Like, when we're good, we have a good defense because our offense is kind of always there. Like, yeah, we've had some lulls here and there, but we usually have a pretty good offense. It's like when we have the defense to match it, that's when we look good. And it looks like we got a kicker, fellas.
Oh yeah, don't even say it.
Nah, David.
We can't.
He ain't gonna miss any clutch kicks this year. He ain't gonna do it.
Bro, I got PTSD. I ain't gonna believe.
Unfortunately, in our role, David, like, we can't worry about jinx. We got to say what it is. This is our role. Like, I mean, as a fan, it sucks because I believe in jinxes and all that, but we're here to talk about it, and we have to talk about it. Sorry.
I mean, a 58-yarder, and I almost went up to use the bathroom again. Whatever.
Oh no, I wanted to see that. It was the first time he actually got a chance to, kick a long field goal.
Yeah.
I was here for it.
I said almost, and I heard that boom.
If Rinaldi didn't tip it with the boom, I saw his boom before the kick, so I was like, okay, he probably makes it. But when I saw that doink, I clinched up. I was like, oh my gosh.
And we're not even healthy.
He hit the top of that upright. He hit the top of that.
No, I know. If he didn't doink that, that was a 65, 67-yard field goal.
All day. He's got it.
And that's going to give him confidence. And that's why KOC did it. We didn't need the points. We could have punted it away. He did that to just get the kicker out there, show, okay, yes, I do belong in the league and I can do this. So,
show the world, Will. Show the world.
That was good coaching.
The record 66, man. I really would.
Well, he's probably going to have about 12 years to do it.
Still perfect on
and we're not even fully healthy yet. That's
and not that.
So some people think that's going to make us worse when we get fully healthy.
I
one question.
To me,
the Cowboys was lined up for a 66-yarder, and he actually made the field goal, but they called a delay of the game penalty on Dallas.
Yep.
And they moved him back 5 yards,
and they still almost kicked it. He still almost tried to kick a 71-yarder, but then he called a timeout and didn't do it.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Well, he did just make a 65-yarder today.
That's my field goal kicker. You might have to take him in the first round of fantasy drafts next year, the Cowboys kicker.
I was trying to.
Are our wide receivers, when Addison's back, are we as good as anybody 3 deep, including the Texans?
Yep. Yes.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jalen Naylor has just solidified it to me, man.
3 games, 3 touchdowns. Better game than Stephon Diggs. Am I right? Am I right, guys? Jalen Naylor had a better game than Stephon Diggs.
Stephon got 11 catches or something, didn't he?
Right. So he had more targets and he had the yards, but who had the touchdown? The point.
Yeah. Boom.
We are the best team in the league. I think hands down we're the best team in the league. Like, we rival in the Chiefs.
Who would have thought we'd be here? Not me.
Not me.
You know that video. Yeah, Shaggy, come on now.
I did.
Ken, you thought we'd be the best team in the league? I was like, me and Shaq both said that we're going to be a playoff team. So, but I can't say that we were going to be 3-0 and contending for maybe the number 1 seed in the NFC.
We all thought we were better than Chicago, and that's it. That's it. What? That's what we were.
Now with an SC quarterback.
You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but I wanted Darnold. I wanted Darnold when we got Kurt. That's who I wanted.
No, you didn't. You didn't want no USD guy.
Who ever said that they wanted Darnold?
Not me.
That's not true. The Jets said they wanted Darnold.
No, like we didn't. None of us.
I don't want no fucking SC quarterback.
Minus my USC fan over there said they wanted Darnold. Nobody wanted.
No, I don't want. No, I don't. No, I don't want Williams. I don't want Williams. Every other quarterback is
Nobody
cool. I don't like crybabies.
Williams is shit.
This year reminds me of 2017 quite a bit.
Yep.
I'm gonna lie.
It might be 2009.
Marinovich, Leinart,
I might have to like not
Sanchez,
fight
I
that
mean,
anymore, guys. I might not.
It
I
It
might
might be
stop fighting that.
2009. Forget 2017. It might be 2009.
But it's damn. So he's Brett Favre now.
No. Come on now. Come on.
I mean, I don't think Brett Favre went 3-0.
Shit now. My God.
I don't think Brett Favre went 3-0.
if Trent Dilfer can win a Super Bowl, I think Sam Darnold can.
Put that on a t-shirt. Put that on a t-shirt.
Sure.
If Dilfer can do it, Darnold could do it.
Remember I told you?
Fucking Dilfer
I
was
do
the
it.
worst, man. He won a bowl. The
If you
fucking
tattoo
worst.
it on yourself, I'll pay for it.
I remember I said the reason I believed in Christian Ponder is because Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls. So I said if Eli could do it, Christian Ponder could do it.
Well, he didn't get the chance to. The one season where he actually played okay because he had a dominant running back, he had a bruised arm and couldn't even play in the damn playoff game.
How many seasons he had with us?
I don't think he made it out of his rookie season. I mean, his rookie contract.
I know it's more than 3. Or at least it was more than 2.
Yeah, I think it was 3. They definitely did go the 5th year, but I think they might have cut him before the 4th year.
So,
all right, boys, I gotta hop out. I gotta eat some hot wings. And
All right,
All right, buddy. Be
Coach, see
good.
you on Thursday.
12 wins. Better be power rankings. Let's
Drink milk, Cody. Lots of milk.
4-0.
So, is everybody like pretty confident in this team? Then no one's really worried about the other shoe dropping.
I will take everything
I
back.
think the other shoe will drop, but I don't think it's gonna.
Do we
I can
want
see it
Addison
losing.
and Hawk back? Because we're
Yes.
doing well with what we have.
No, we don't want some of our best players back. Let's leave them on the side now.
That's my argument. Is like we're 3-0 with what we have.
I think it's a fair question. But yes, we want him back.
Like,
that's like getting your car out the shop and saying, I made it to work without my car. Why do I need my car?
Right? The bus was fine.
I mean, it was a really nice bus. It was clean. It was smooth.
Where are we at
It was
next
the
week?
short
Green
bus,
Bay
right?
or here?
I mean, the rental car was nice, and it got me there, and it was okay. But I want my way.
Yay! I got mail.
Why does Robbie look like we lost by 20 points to like the Panthers right now?
you guys have the one thing I always tell you should not have, and that's hope. And I feel bad for y'all. I do. You have hope.
It's not hope. It's not hope.
This
If it's
ain't
backed by
hope.
facts.
That's hope, y'all.
If it's backed by
This
facts, it
ain't
ain't hope.
hope, dude.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying you shouldn't be happy and excited. I'm just like I'm being
Well, can you get
sympathetic
happy and
to y'all.
excited
That's why
then?
I'm quiet. It's like I hear a lot of hope, and it's like fuck
How
hope.
can you say we have hope when me and Fish said we was going to lose against the Texans?
I
They
said we
told
were
us
gonna-
wrong.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
Robbie,
Bobby.
you picked us to win this game, so that's hope.
I
That's
did.
hope.
I'm not unhappy. I'm like, believe it or not, this is more. It's sympathy for. I
Well,
just feel
buddy,
so bad
I'd hate
about
to
it.
be your wife if this is you ecstatic.
No, I'm glad.
I mean, if this is you happy,
Pain.
damn, son.
Pain.
Darnold's the second coming of Christ. It's like Jesus Christ. I'm
said
like,
this?
man. Y'all,
Okay.
You can't take our words out of context. We said the way Sam Donald has been playing is good.
Y'all, fuck
We're not
that.
saying
Y'all,
he's the best
he went
quarterback in the league.
18 for 27 for 181 yards. Big fucking deal. That's
He won
not-
the game.
That's not exciting.
4 touchdowns.
Big
4
deal.
touchdowns.
Yeah,
Did
he
you
threw what,
guys see
Like
this?
I said
3-yard
before,
pass, a
he doesn't
4-yard
have
pass,
to be that
a
good for us to
13-yard
win
pass.
with that
He
D.
didn't
So
throw
you
anything
would
exciting.
let me ask him a question. So you would rather
That's a weird
have
phrasing. Why'd you say
Darnold go?
That's weird.
He had a
You would
quarterback
rather-
rating of 119, bro.
Bro, that's what I just said.
I think Robbie's too used to those 300-yard games by Kirk where we lose, where we win by 3
Yeah,
points.
Rafi, it sounds like that, Rafi. He bet against his team and lost. That's what he sounds like.
Yeah.
Bet this year. I have not made one bet this year. I really haven't.
Hey,
That
if
might
you're
be
on
it, that I
YouTube,
haven't made bets.
if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We also go live on Thursdays.
I'll tell you what I think it is, Rafi. I think that most of the fantasy leagues he plays in, he took the Texans defense.
I benched the Vikings defense. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I didn't have confidence that they were going to do this. I'll tell you that.
Keith,
but for now on, they're matchup proof. What's up, dude?
What did Vikings defense score on fantasy? You got any idea?
13 on ours because I got him.
And ours is pretty standard.
Yeah.
And that kind of sounds low. 13 sounds kind of low for having the 5 sacks, 2 turnovers, and only giving up 7 points.
Yeah.
Might need to look at those league settings.
We gave up some yards.
Yeah, brother.
I think more so the points for defense comes from touchdowns. If you want to get a lot of points, you got to be kick return touchdown or pick six.
That's true. What do you guys think about the fumble that got called back and reversed when they said it wasn't a catch?
Terrible.
I knew it was going to be.
That was close.
Horrible call.
I thought it was close, but I mean, I think when it's close, you stick with the call in the field. I hate the third element. Like you got both feet in the ball. Like that's a catch.
Yo, my issue with
It's
the
like
one bad call was that PI.
It's like you got to make a football move. You got to wave to the fans, and then they could strip the ball from you.
So I will say it did happen in the Raiders game. Devontae Adams had a similar catch, but they called it an incomplete pass. But I don't know. That's a little iffy to me.
Yeah, it was definitely iffy. I mean, that could have really put things away early. I mean, I don't know. I think I was pretty comfortable the whole time watching this game.
We killed them.
Like I kept telling myself I need to be nervous, like more so than I actually was nervous.
Me too. The PTSD was still kicking in at certain points. It's crazy how that happens.
I'm getting excited. Even my wife's like, calm down, calm down. I was like, I know it's not over. It's not over. 14-0 at halftime, but there's 2 halves of football. I'm telling myself.
Yeah.
Like I said at the beginning of the fourth quarter, if we would have scored a touchdown on that drive, I would have taken a nap, set my alarm for 3 p.m.
Mowed the lawn, did the taxes. I'm with you. I was hoping to bounce out of the bar then.
Now I was ready to just take a nap, dude. I was like, set the alarm for 3 p.m. for the call.
You know, that's strange that bugged you. Like what got me was that PI, and I think in the third that we should not have gotten.
I agree with you. That was a lucky call.
I believe in a karma balance. I was like, some bad shit's gonna happen to us. And I was like, oh fuck. Like,
yeah, I thought it was a weak call, but I'll take it because when we have our good seasons, those are the kind of calls we get.
Yeah, but there's a balance. There's a balance in the universe. I'm thinking like we're gonna get like a pick 6 next call.
Listen, Robbie, we've been going through like 50
right now,
years of being on the wrong side of that stuff. Like that Brandon Powell, was it that Brandon Powell run off of that fumbled lateral?
Yep, that usually happens against us.
That shit that happens against us.
And this is the stuff that goes your way when the universe is working this way for you. This is when you make a run.
Well, here I'll give you a little karma. Let me give you some karma. Whose jersey got retired today, or who went to the Wall of Fame or whatever it's called? Bobby Bryant. When did our shit start happening to us on bad calls? The Hail Mary.
The Hail Mary with Bobby Bryant, right?
So there's some karma. Feel better about it.
So, Lucy, a jersey swap is when 2 players from opposing teams come together after the game and they give each other their jersey off of their back. So, apparently, Justin Jefferson and Stephon Diggs did that. I was busy getting ready for the show, so I didn't see that. I'm going to have to go back and watch that. I'm sure there's going to be a picture of it. So, that's a cool moment, I guess. Did you guys catch that?
No. Hey, did we ever find out, did he get booed at the beginning or what? That's what I was curious on.
I don't. No, we're to find somebody who's at the game and ask them. But I'm pretty. Like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure Danielle Hunter lost some fans when he hurt Sam Darnold. I never thought I would say that.
I thought it was a pretty crazy ass call when Stephon Diggs threw that pass to Agumbawale.
I thought the Chris call, but I saw the guy going over the middle wide open. I thought he was gonna nail him on a freaking slant, and it was gonna be a touchdown. I guess I'll have to watch it again in the all 22. But I saw the guy going across the middle on a slant or a post route. I was like, oh my God, he's about to hit him right now.
Yep.
And then he threw it back. I was like, yes, no.
I was worried about that line. Like we did well against that line, and I like that our boy put up 102 yards rushing. That against that line, I was honestly, I was
averaging 5 yards a carry. I'm gonna take that every game.
Yeah,
that's what we needed. I said it.
I think our punter had a pretty good game again.
He did. He did really good. Very directional.
Didn't shake any out of bounds, which is usually his problem. Like he'll boom it, but it goes out of bounds 30 yards before it lands. Like he didn't have any of that going on. So.
We got a kickoff out of bounds. I didn't think I'd ever see that. Like nowadays, like one went out of bounds. I was like, holy shit, that happened.
That's big too, because you get the ball to 40-yard line on that.
That shocked the shit out of me.
Like that's some get you cut type shit.
Yep.
Like that's some basic shit. You have no pressure, no nothing. All you gotta do is kick the ball off. Just rushing you.
Are we in Green Bay next week, or is it
Yep.
Minnesota?
We're in Green Bay.
Which is great. Let's get it out the way.
Yeah, the weather's gonna be great, right?
Yep.
Well, it's warm up there, please.
Aaron Jones revenge game. I feel like this might be an Aaron Jones game.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. You think he does a Lambeau leap, which he's not calling a bank vault, but it's in Green Bay? You think he jumps into that crowd if he scores a touchdown?
They're gonna physically assault him if he does that.
There's a lot of Vikings fans in that end zone.
He's gonna have to hire somebody like Moss and have that guy there. It's like Sid, where he always jumped into his arms.
Welcome to the NFL. If you're a season ticket holder to the Vikings, that's usually a ticket you get for away games in the end zone.
Oh,
so
yeah?
he'll be jumping into some friends.
Yeah,
all right, man. I got to jump, Keith.
All right, Ronaldo.
I got pot roast out there. Here's my last take. Swarming defense. I don't see a lot of solo tackles. I see everybody coming together and swarming the shit. That's a real win for me. Gentlemen, Skull,
buddy.
Skull, buddy.
Let's fucking Skull, David.
See you Thursday.
All right. Well, you know what? That's probably a good place to end. So let's all give our final takes. Let's start with you, Scott. What's your final takes on this game?
Love the defense, faster and shit. Van Ginkel's got to be the fastest linebacker I think I've ever seen in my life. Just love the fact that opposing offenses just look totally effed up against us. They're just confused. And kudos to Darnold for just taking care of the ball. I think that's all he really has to do. And Green Bay, we're going to find out. I mean, we really are going to find out. I'm here to tell you, Tide guy down there, I'm here to tell you, if we beat them guys in that nut house, we're for real. And I know it's a 17-game season, but and football is a war of attrition. You know, it's hard to predict, hey, we're going to win 9, we're going to win 12, because injury bug always hits us. But I'm talking bowl right here. I'm calling my shot. We stay healthy, we're going to the bowl.
Love it. What do you got, Ken?
Well, kudos. I'm going to say the same thing that you did. I love this defense. I love the concept of a swarming defense. I love the concept of great tackles. I mean, Metellus today, that tackle, the blocking on the receiver's part, so they can get, because you're not going to beat them on the outside. You're not going to beat the Texans on the outside. Because when I watched the game last week, if I would have been on Thursday night, that would have been one of my keys, is that you can't beat them from the outside. You got to go up the middle, and that's what Aaron Jones did. So kudos to this whole team.
Absolutely.
And Brian Peterson can kiss my fat white butt.
All right. Nice, Ken. What do you got, Robbie?
I love our coaches. We left them out. They made the right calls today. Everything that we thought, oh, you should call this, they called that. You shouldn't do this, they didn't do that. You should do this, they did it twice. I love our pickups. I love the Goblin. Love the Goblin. I love Greenard. And I'm going to say it, Skull Tide Skull. Our boy, the kicker, is the man.
I'm going to have to make that damn shirt.
Dude, that's a good idea.
What do you got, Fish?
I know we're only 3 weeks in, but these were 2 of the 3 toughest games of the schedule. as far as I was concerned, and we just won both of them convincingly. The third one for me is obviously the Lions in Detroit.
Amen.
And
Amen.
Dan Campbell is probably side-eye glancing, going, "What's going on over there right now?" So to anybody that says it's just the third week of the season, I get it. But the last two games were against two of the best teams in the league coming into this season. And we just messed them up bad. So, yeah, it's an attitude changer. I'm going to give one small critique. Our offensive line is good out in space, but we're still a finesse blocking offensive line. As you'll notice, when we got down to 1st and goal inside the 5, we could not punch it in. So that's the only critique, is we still do not have like a true
Thielen touchdown. Sorry,
we still do not have a true down and dirty 1st and goal from the 2, ram it down their throat, score a touchdown, let's go home, fellas. We've still got to get creative, inside the 5-yard line.
Bubba, we've been shit in the red zone for the last 3 years. Like,
Thielen touchdown, but he's injured.
Yeah.
Looks like Thielen pulled a
hamstring. Yes, ankle.
It's a hamstring, it looked like.
Yeah, it looks like his hamstring for Thielen on a touchdown. A dime from the Red Rifle.
Look at the Panthers up on the Raiders 20-7.
Somebody say it.
See, that could have been us. We could have beat a good team last week and then came back and had a letdown, and we didn't. What do you got, Shaq?
So to wrap things up, I'm glad for all the new people who decided to join us on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe on our YouTube channel. Let's go. We go live on Thursdays. Great win. The Vikings came out and showed that we are one of the best teams in the NFL, not just the NFC, but the NFL, and we are forced to be reckoned with. Great offense, great defense, great special team. Skol.
Wait. Before we go, hold on. Yogi just said he came back from the game. Yogi,
I
booed.
I asked it.
Okay.
So Diggs got booed a little bit, and Hunter got booed on the injured play for Darnold.
See, that's not cool. The first one's cool, but not the second part, man. He's doing his damn job.
We're doing his damn job. He tackled him low as a penalty.
Oh, okay, that's different. Never mind.
All right. So I want to tell everybody, thank you guys for joining us for Aftercare. This is what we do after every game, win or lose. So far, they've been celebrations. If we lose, we come on here and vent. Rob events, win or lose.
Fair enough.
Be happy for the rest of the day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Watch some football. Go to the store. Get a better beer than you already have. Throw something on the grill. Go to work with your head up tomorrow. Wear your purple. All right. And we'll see you guys on Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Central. Let's skol.
Skol, baby.